And welcome back, this is Baller Scuba with more Let's Play to the Moon. I am joined, as always, by our floating heads, Dr. Neil Watson, Dr. Eva Rosalene. When we last left off, we made it to Act number 2, where we then transformed into what you see here. You might notice I'm a little bit under the weather, but that should be fine. We are going to head here. We kind of pulled out for a bit, and now it's time to review. Or do more mementos, I guess. Line up 2 matching mementos on the edges to transfer the registered desire. I think I understand what you're trying to say. Possibly. So, if I do, like, 2 more... there we go. Does this do what I want it to do? It might. I'm not 100% sure what the links are doing, but I need to move this guy again. Like, this needs to be over here, which means this needs to be down here so that we can link those. Okay, I think I'm onto something here. Then we can move this around until those are linked, and then this one needs to be linked with it's the book, isn't it? The book needs to be linked. Is this still linked? Because they're still on the same side? I'm gonna assume that it still works. Hey Eva, check this out! Nom 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 nom. Seriously? Can't I move it around? There we go, that's all linked. Now they're all yellow. So I'm gonna assume that's what I need to do. Then we're gonna need... Oh, those 2 need to be linked together. So like this. I don't know if I need to keep them linked once they're already linked. And then there. That should do that. And apparently I have solved it. I'm not sure if they absolutely all need to be linked, but it looks like I have solved it no matter how it needs to be done. Ding! That's about all the ones we can work with. Ready to pull the switch? You know me, always ready. So we pull the switch. Are we pulling out again? No, we're maybe going deeper. Alright, let's check out what souvenirs he brought back from the moon. Ladies first? Not this time, hun. So I need to find out what we brought back from the moon. We sent him to the moon, I guess. I'm a little confused as to what's going on, but it may sound like we did. How you doing, old man? So I need to pull out? What? Talk to this guy? Talk to old man Johnny. We can find out what happened. This is the same setting as his real last accessible memory. Usually there's at least some change. Something isn't right. These memories, they feel more than just having happened again. They are exactly the same. That's impossible. The desire was transferred, was it not? It was. So things are not working out so well for us. Something is wrong. I have no idea what could have happened. I'm a little lost as to what's really going on right now. If this is indeed the same memory, he'd be at the cliff overlooking the lighthouse. Oh, we're at that memory. I knew that. So back to the cliff. Wait, what? Johnny? What a pleasant surprise. We don't get many visitors around here. Deja vu again. My name is Dr. Eva Rosalene, and this is... What? I'm not saying it twice. Dr. Neil Watts. Are you familiar with the Sigmund Agency of Life Generation? Oh, are you two from the agency? How convenient. I've just been thinking of calling you. Lily, get us some tea, please. Lily? She's not real. Freeze him too. Well? Wait here, I'll go send the desire signal again. See if there are any changes. It transferred successfully for sure. Any changes? Not even a hair. How could this be? Even if his desire doesn't work alone, why is there no change at all? Perhaps it just needs some provoking to activate. From his early memories. The earliest we can get to. Let's go. We need to go further back. Apparently this was not good enough. Johnny's desire to go to the moon might need some stimulation to be brought up, huh? Well then. What the? This wasn't what they said was playing? No, well. Do you mind, River? No, I like this one. Alright, let's go then. Hopefully that's enough for ignition. Wait, where's Neil? Uh-oh. Where did he go? Can I go inside here? Can we go in the movie theater? Is he hanging out in here? No. And nobody remembers anything about who was in the movie theater. To the moon, darling. Oh, Henry. Dear Lord, I'm way too tired and hungry to be constructing movies. Guess I should go see if anything's changed with John. But I wanted to watch the movie. Sorry for making you sit through this, buddy. I wanted to watch the movie. It sounded so interesting. Back to... They didn't even say. Shouldn't it be the old guy, though? Yeah, there he is. It's all the same. I'll have to try igniting it somewhere else then. This is ridiculous. I need to talk to him to do that, right? Lily? Don't worry about it. I'm working here. This was the earliest one we had, wasn't it? Perhaps something here could work. Let's talk to the platypus. I don't have time for her right now. No, I guess you don't. So did she throw an encyclopedia in your face, huh? Did she? Shut up, dude. What are you guys doing here? It's starting. Let's go get a good spot. Wait, I don't remember that happening. Something must have changed. What are they gonna go find? Oh, it's outside. Hey, don't squeeze. What's outside? What are we gonna find? Does it have anything to do with the moon? It's the gym. I forgot that the gym was over here. I thought it was outside. Wait a minute. This isn't a real change. This is... May I have your attention, please? As you know, I am a representative sent from NASA in all its glory. And I'm here to tell you all about it. Hit it, Timmy! I didn't mean literally. Wow, that was terrible. but I digress. Anyways, I know that many of you are wondering, what chances do I have of doing something as awesome as adventuring in another realm? To inhale the sweetness of Venus, to swim counterclockwise through the rings of Saturn. I would not recommend that. Or perhaps just chilling at the backside of the moon? Well, here at NASA, we believe that with enough will, everyone has the potential. It could be you, or perhaps you. I don't want to go to the moon. Then you're in... wait, what? Why not? Why should I? I'm happy here on Earth as it is. Well, don't you want to go there even a little bit? No. Why? Not even a tiny bit? No. The hell's wrong with you, John? Slap him or something. Well, as an official NASA recruiter, I shall go over some facts about the moon. It's up there. To start off, the moon is 4.5 billion years old. And did you know that its surface is about as big as Africa? It's true. In fact, if you try to bike around the moon. Also, it takes 1.5247 seconds for light to travel to the moon from here. And if you drive a flying car, it takes 130 days. I knew that. No, you didn't. And last but not least, people who go to the moon get rich and famous. And we all know that rich plus famous equals groupies. So, that concludes my presentation. Remember, NASA welcomes any of you, especially if you're a brunette. John, we welcome Johns. I don't think that's going to do it. Well, what did you think? NASA probably wouldn't hire you, but I suppose it was blatant enough for this. I do try pretty hard. Are you going to see if that worked? Of course. Be right back. I'm going to assume that it didn't work. Back. Report. Utter failure. Deuce. Hey, don't get discouraged. I'm sure there are still things to be done. Such as, well, we need to go further back. I think that's really the only thing we can do, isn't it? We just need to go further and further back. We can't afford to finish building this house, Isabel. We can barely afford to pay for her treatment. But you can. But can you afford the lunar trip lottery? If you sell this house, you sure can. Is the diagnosis certain? Yes. In fact, we rarely... Did you know that NASA has excellent healthcare plans? It's true for both you and your spouse. Free pony rides in space! Oh, look, a wedding. Good for you. But here's a riddle. Guess where you should go for the honeymoon? I don't know. Is the moon made of honey? Is it real honey, or is it like the land of milk and honey? 'Cause that's dates, and I don't like that. River. Dagnabbit, glass, slippery. Johnny! John? What the cucumber? Whew. You know what? This just isn't working. You catch on quick. It's more than just not working. It's ridiculous. We're freaking professionals. I didn't sign up for the job to run around yelling at him like an idiot. You didn't? Look, maybe this lack of sleep's getting to us. Had I known that we'd be an all-nighter, I would have brought coffee. I agree. You should have seen the movie I constructed earlier. What movie? Exactly. Anyway, as valuable as time is here, this just isn't going anywhere like this. Let's take a break till morning. Hopefully Johnny can hang on till then. I do have some calls to make. So, why does this guy want to go to the moon? We still don't know, really, at all. It doesn't look like we're going to get any more information on River, so we're just going to have to go with personality disorder. I don't know, autism, Asperger's, something like that. Probably Asperger's. It doesn't make sense. Why did the machine have no effect? Johnny's registered wish to go to the moon was successfully transferred, yet there wasn't even a trace of him wanting to go to the moon after the transfer. Unless a secondary condition for the desire was changed in the process. Only then would the same desire produce two different outcomes at two different points in time. There's no denying that River played an important role through it all. If there's anything that could have caused the core to change, she would be the top suspect. But out of all things, what exactly caused it? River. Just what exactly did you do? The sun's rising. We don't have much time left. I wonder if Neil came up with anything. I'm going to assume nothing constructive. That's just me knowing Neil Watts a little. Based on what I've seen so far, I don't know why you guys have him hired at all. He seems like a lot of fun to hang around, but he doesn't seem like a professional to me. Ugh, you can smell that squirrel Neil ran over all the way from here. Really? That doesn't sound good. Sounds like there's something else going on. Where would he be upstairs? I don't know where Neil would sleep. I guess he's not in here? I don't know where he would go. Neil, where did you run off to? I'm not really seeing anything. Can I do anything with the machine? Can't seem to do anything with the machine. Can't do anything with the people. Just went the wrong way, apparently. I have no idea where he would go to, though. See, this was the kitchen. This was the basement. Did he sleep in the car? Tell me he didn't sleep in the car. I think that was the clue. It's like, you can still smell the squirrel. Maybe Neil's cooking it. Better go see if Neil has any ideas. Oh, apparently it's somewhere in the house, then. I don't know where he is. Let's try down here. Isn't this the kitchen, though? Oh, wait. Here's another bedroom. Right? Oh, it's been so long since I've had to explore in here. No, this is a bathroom. Luckily, he's not sleeping in the tub. Basement. Not the basement. Basement's bad. Isn't this the kitchen? It's going to be the last place I look, so it's going to be the one on the right. But, Ma, I don't want to go to school. It's Sunday, dear. Shh, let them sleep. I don't know if that was important. No, kids, time to get up. You have to go to school. Turn it off, you giant doofus. Yeah, you owe me a beach ball. What? Nope. Time to wake up, kids. Time to wake up. Oh, there's something I can do over here. What's this? Is that still just the Twilight book? Place book on the shelf? What? The Pilgrim's Guide to Origami. Volume 1, The Key to Avoiding Paper Cuts. The Pilgrim's Guide to Origami has already supplanted the great Wikipedia Origamia as the standard repository of all knowledge and wisdom about paper folding, for though it has many omissions and contains much that is apocryphal, or at least wildly inaccurate, it scores over the older, more pedestrian work in two important respects. First, it is made of paper, and secondly, it provides numerous band-aids to make up for the inevitable paper cuts resulting from the reading of this book. Sure. For the Grand Origami Master, it is absolutely essential for each origami to be completed in exactly 42 moves. In most origami tournaments, scissor cuts are considered cheating, but uppercuts are deemed legal. Oh, okay. I have nothing to say. Okay, there we go. We are not reading the Twilight thing again. Actually, no, can I read the Twilight thing? We didn't get to read it last time. Yes. Maybe another year. Oh, I'm sure the sequels are so much better. What do we have here? The Emperor's new clothes. That was important. Let's read a passage from that. And the colors of that beautiful fabric. I've never seen anything like it in my life. They all tried to conceal their disappointment at not being able to see the clothes. A child, however, who had no important role and could only see things as his eyes showed them to him, went up to the carriage. But he hasn't got anything on, the child said. Don't talk nonsense, his father reprimanded. But the boy's remark, which had been heard by the bystanders, was repeated over and over. Right, yeah, the emperor was naked. There were no clothes. Can I talk to you now, Lily? Those two shouldn't have stayed up that late, but I should have watched them. Well, it's not an everyday circumstance. I know, but I'm just so exhausted. I'm sure you were even more so. I really need to take a seat. If there's anything you wanted to ask, let me sit down first. I guess I needed to let her sit down. Where's Neil? I need to talk to Neil. Wait, now I can't talk to her. Oh, I just walk up to her, apparently. Oh, is there something you wanted to ask? Tell me about Lily. Which is you, isn't it? You know, it's pretty unusual for someone like you to work here. With 2 children and all, I mean. It's not that bad, really. There's a school bus that passes through here. But how'd you even end up here? Well, a few years ago, my husband passed away. What happened? He was in the army. They were the last batch to be deployed overseas. Sorry to hear. I panicked. Our savings were low and the job market was grim. Johnny saw my ad and offered me this job. I accepted with gratitude. Wait, you put an ad out? Kind of weird. This place was peaceful, too. It helped me with my grieving. Doesn't the government issue grants to war widows to help them get back on their feet? They do, and eventually I received aid. But by then, Johnny was starting to have trouble on his own. He needed my help. Tommy and Sarah liked this place too, and so we stayed. As for Johnny, he was glad as well. We're going to miss him. I think deep down, he really wanted a family. Tell me about Tommy and Sarah with footprints. So what are you going to tell them about John? I don't know. I'll probably make something up, but it's no use. Kids are smart nowadays. They'll figure it out. Might as well. It's the nature of life. There's nothing to hide. Tell me about the future. This is your full-time job, isn't it? What will you do when this is over? What else is there to do? Find a job in the city and live on, I suppose. It's a shame, though. I'm going to miss Johnny and this place. Maybe I'll come back to visit every once in a while. I guess we're done. Oh, hey. Before Johnny fell unconscious, he told me that you two would probably be coming soon. He said that he probably wouldn't get the chance himself, but he wanted me to tell you thanks for him. So, thank you. Is that unusual?